Two of the babies are in this pen. I'm just going to keep an eye on them before I move the other two over, but look at that. So these guys are, I think, 5 weeks old. So they haven't been with heat, and they stopped using the heat around 3 weeks. They just stopped sleeping under the heat plate. So I got this pen fixed up and make sure there's no little gaps. You don't realize how little they are until you see them next to the bigger chickens, but everybody's looking at each other. It's just too bad none of these are the ones they're going to get integrated with, but this will be a good place at least for them to grow out a little bit more. So we will see how they do, and in a few minutes I'll go grab the other two and sit out here with them for a little bit and watch them. But they are fascinated, right guys? See the big guys? Yeah, and the big rooster. Yeah. Everybody's looking. See, everybody's looking. They're like, okay, this is kind of cool. Well, you guys look pretty much okay right this second, so if there's a gap, I'm sure you'll find it. So, but I didn't see any. So let me go get your two buddies, and then I'll get your food and water, and you guys can hang out in here, and you have your little coop. So we will see how that works out. Okay, let's get your buddies. Okay, now all four are in there. Lots of curiosity. Tio's fascinated. Hi, babies. They look pretty good, and it looks like they're enjoying this new spot. So I'm going to grab their food and water, and then I have some other babies that are going to go back out in the spot where they were. I had tried to keep those babies with the duckles, but even though the duckles are the same size, they're a little older and they were beating up the snow crust, so I had to move them away. And so that's part of the reason why I decided these guys could come out here so that the other babies could go in their place. And since these guys don't need heat, they're ready to have more space and start growing up a little. So they seem happy, and so far, and I mean, again, I checked really well. I don't see any gaps they can fit through, and I covered everything up that they possibly might fit through. So I think that they'll be good. So we'll see what happens. Oh, look, the baby's found the roost up, and another one jumped up. Look at that. You guys are just fitting right in. Look how good you're doing. Oh, oh, look, everybody's coming over. Hey, babies. Hey, babies. You're big girls now. Look at that. Hi, Patricia Pearl. Pretty Patricia Pearl. You three need a name. I'll tell you, I wasn't going to keep all three of you, but, you know, how can I not? So, they're so cute. I love that they're being big girls now. It's fun. You know, it's kind of scary, especially your first chickens when they graduate to the, the big coop. But now it's kind of exciting, like, you know, you've gotten them this far and they're graduating and they're big girls and they have so much more room. It's so nice to not be in the brooder anymore and you have a coop. So I'm just glad to see they're adjusting well. It'll be interesting. I don't expect that they'll put themselves to bed, so I will go in and help them because, you know, this is the first time and there's no bigger chickens for them to follow. So their little coop door is right there. But I will go in and put them to bed if I need to. And I have no doubt, sometimes I put a little USB light inside, and so as it gets dark and they see the light inside the coop, they will go in there. First night, the babies are in the big coop. They're not quite sure what to make of it. Look at them. They're like, what's going on? They did not go in themselves. I put them in, but that's okay. I don't mind. I was sitting out there playing with them for a little bit, and so they'll get the hang of it. But they are in the big coop, and I'll come back. The rest of the chickens should start putting themselves to bed soon, and I'll come back and check on them. But look how cute they are. I know, Patricia Pearl.